It's only 7:30? 7:30 I think we're about to go, so only a couple more minutes we should be on the road. I'm not entirely sure where we're going today. We're heading to first up to White Cliffs, and then we're going to check what roads are closed. We're hoping to go sort of towards Luth, and then along back up towards Bourke down to Ningen on the Mitchell, Ningen down to Bogan Gate, and then across to Canowindra, but we're not entirely sure what's open and what's feasible. So once we get to White Cliffs, we'll check out the roads and see what we can do. We mapped it out. It said it was 900 k's, which seems a bit far, which seems a bit much for what it is, but once we get to White Cliffs we can work it out a bit better when we've got some reception to see what roads are open and that sort of stuff. But another cruisy day, or not cruisy, another long day of driving, but yeah, still pretty beautiful countryside out here, so hopefully see some more emus and that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of
Another national park for the trip, the Paroo Darling National Park, which we haven't been to before either. I think we're just passing through really quickly. But we're going to stop out and get our photos of the signs going bubble. This is I think it's called the Tonga to Tilpa Road, so we went up past Paroo Darling and took a right hand turn, and this is taking us over towards Tilpa Luth. Yeah, it's not a bad road in the absolute middle of nowhere, just heading in between stations. There's been a few lakes on the side because there's so much water around, emus and kangaroos, and really pretty. It says to do about 300 k's to Bourke. Sort of just keeps weaving on through stations.
Where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is unharmed, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get stopping? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence.
Well, the last puddle was really rough underneath and really long, so we thought we might walk this one. It's still fine, but cheap as it's cold. And there's another massive one. So Bubble's coming to walk this one with me. This one looks like it's a couple hundred metres long. So, we going, Bubble? So how we doing? Ready for the coldness? This one's warmer. I'm going in second. That little fiasco, we realised that we only looked at the Bourke road closures and we're up here in a different council altogether. So we're not entirely sure what's open or closed. Garmin's trying to pull us down next to the Darling, down to Tilpa, which we're fairly sure that section of track is closed. But we're not sure. Oh, there's another car! Haven't seen a car for quite some time, so it's been a bit concerning. But he might just be a local. But yeah, so we're trying to madly plan how to get out there without actually knowing what's could be underwater or not. But it looks alright. Well, those guys confirmed that they've just come from Louth with a few puddles but nothing to speak of. So we're just going to change it and just head down to Louth and then use that road to get into Broken Hill because we know we can get through there. So they said there's a few little bits, but hopefully it's just basic and all good. Time for a Jerry. It's pretty warm out here. Jerry should get us into Bourke hopefully. We're running fairly low at the moment, but at least another 20 litres will get us close to Bourke. We've still got one Jerry left over, so we're not going to run out. Definitely not going to do it again like the other time. Call the same NRMA bloke out, that'd be rather amusing. Get that one in there. Almost done.
So we've had a slow leak in the right rear tyre, but today we just noticed it dropping much more rapidly. Got down to like 20 PSI at one point, so I thought we'd just change it over rather than keep having an issue. So we started taking the tyre off and then the car has just slid off the jack. Bit too much of a lean here, I think, maybe.
My jack base is just completely compressed.
Yeah, the jack brace.
Are we off the ground? That'll be it. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say, I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say. Cracking sunset. And watch we can see it. Another long day, left at 7:30 this morning. Just got into Girilambone. I can't even remember how to say it. Just 50k, 6k's north of Nyngan. There's a free camp here opposite the pub, so I was heading over to the pub for dinner. Got in there at just before 6, so another 10.5 hour day. A few of those stuff rounds and stuff made it take a bit longer, but here's what I'm doing.